Yeah, good evening, children. Good evening, online students. Tanya, Florentina, and Patrick. Patrick.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. So we are continuing with the word problems. This is the one which we completed in the last class. Okay. All right. This one, children. Oh, this one also, I think I explained to you, no? I told you work it in terms of X. Okay. You have not completed. We'll do it now. Have you done it? No? Using X? You've completed? Online students, have you completed the sum?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then maybe you can just leave some place for that and complete it by yourself, all right? All right. If the price of a book is reduced by ₹5, we don't know the price of the book. We don't know what the price is. But if the price of the book is reduced by 5, supposing it is 40, it is reduced by 5, so ₹35. So now we don't know the price of the book. But supposing it's reduced by 5, a person can buy 5 more books for ₹300. That means that person has 300 rupees in his pocket and he wants to spend all this money in buying books. This person has 300 rupees in his pocket and he wants to spend all this 300 rupees in buying books. Now, if the price, we don't know the price per book. If the price is reduced by 5 rupees, then he can buy 5 more books. That's the situation. So that means the difference in the number of books that can be purchased is 5. Now, I will just take a different example. Now, see here, supposing you have 100 rupees with you. You have 100 rupees with you. And the cost of a book is 25 rupees. Supposing the cost of a book is 25 rupees. Let me take 150, 1 second. Let me take one. Okay. The cost of you have rupees 150 with you, and the cost of a book is 25 rupees. Rupees 25 per book. Now, how many books can you buy for 150 rupees? You can buy 6 books. You can buy 6 books. If you have 150 rupees with you, and if the cost per book is 25 rupees, then you can buy 6 books for 150 rupees. Now, supposing the cost of the book reduces by 10 rupees. The cost per book reduces by 10 rupees. By 10 rupees. The cost or the price per book reduces by 10 rupees. So that means if the new price is 15 rupees per book, then with the same money, 150, how many books can you buy? 10 books. That means you're able to buy 4 more books. You're able to buy 4 more books. This is the situation. So you have 150 rupees with you. The cost or the price per book is reduced by 10 rupees. Then you are able to buy 4 more books for 150 rupees. If the price per book is reduced by 10 rupees, then you are able to buy 4 more books for rupees 150. That's the situation here. Okay, so that means the difference in the number of books purchased is 4 rupees. Sorry. The difference in the number of, you can say the difference in cost is rupees 10, or you can say the difference in the number of books purchased. In this example, the difference in the number of books purchased is 4. In our example, the difference in the number of books purchased is 4. What's the difference? 10 books, 6 books, 4 books difference. 10 books, 6 books, 4 books is the difference. So how do we construct the equation? Difference in the number of books purchased. difference in the number of books purchased is equal to 4 books. The difference in the number of books purchased is 4. Now, how will you find how many books you can buy? The total money you have, divided by the cost or the price per book, correct? Like 150 rupees by 25 rupees, 150 rupees by 15 rupees. The total money you have with you, 150, divided by the price per book, 25 rupees, will give you the number of books you can purchase. 6 books. Again, the total money you have with you, 150 rupees, divided by the new price per book, 15 rupees, will give you the number of books you can purchase. So what is it here? 6. What is it here? 10. So what should you write first? See, it's actually 10 books minus 6 books is equal to 4 books, correct? 10 books minus 6 books is equal to 4 books. Where do you get 10 books in 150 by 15? Minus, where do you get 6 books in 150 by 25? Is equal to 4. Like this, we have to construct the equation. Like this, we have to construct the equation. Okay, now coming to the present situation, let the price per book be rupees X. Therefore, new price per book is equal to rupees X minus 5. Okay, now number of books that can be purchased. See, in the slide next, no, see, that I wrote sometime back. See, presentation might slightly vary, but the idea is the same. Whenever I explain, the idea will be the same in the answer slide. But the way I've presented the steps may slightly vary. So that you should understand. Now, don't get confused with that. The idea will be the same thing. So number of books that can be purchased at rupees X per book. Okay. Number of books that can be purchased at rupees X per book. How many books can you buy? Totally, you have 300 rupees and the price of one book is X rupees. So totally you can buy 300 by X books. Okay. Again, number of books that can be purchased. Number of books that can be purchased at rupees X minus 5 per book. X minus 5 per book is equal to, you have the same 300 rupees divided by the price per book is X minus 5. So many books you can buy. Where are you buying more books? Where the price is less. Where the price is less, you're buying more books. And here the price is less. So here you're buying more books. Here the price comparatively is more. So here you're buying less books. So the difference in the books purchase is equal to how much? 5 more books. 5 more or 5 less. The difference is 5 books. See, 5 more, 5 less. The difference is 5 books. So the difference in the number of books purchased is 5. So more books minus less books. More books is 300 by X minus 5 minus less books 300 by X is equal to 5. See, what will this give you? The number of books that are purchased. What is this actually? The number of books that are purchased at X minus 5 rupees. What is this? The number of books that can be purchased at X rupees per book. So the difference is 5 books. Yes or no? Don't think something she's writing and she's subtracting and writing 5. See, this one will give you the number of books. This also will give you the number of books. And the difference, and here you're getting more books. Here you're getting less books. So the difference is 5 books, no? That's the equation. You need to solve this equation and find the value of X. All right, children? Online children? Online students? Am I clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, children. Yeah. Please go through the slide and write down. Working is similar, children. Always, whenever there's something common, take out the common factor. So 300 is common, take out the common factor. Yeah, you work it and then you can ask me if you have any doubts, children. Both of you can come here no? So that you get some air. On Saturdays, I'll have a class before your class. That is 7th standard. So the center will be open. On Thursdays, I don't have a batch before this. So I'll come just in time. So don't think it's closed and don't get confused. Like, okay. Saturday, I'll be here. But Saturday also don't get confused. Supposing I have made that class online or something, then also that might be closed. If I've announced there's a class, there's a class. Don't go back because it's closed. How do you simulate this?
Essentially, the price of the book is the actual price of it, and the number of books. So X plus Y is equal to 3. And the price is X. So X is
You take the quadratic equation. You can take two variables and they work it. Finally, you cannot solve it like using the elimination method or something. Finally, you have to use substitution method. You will get a quadratic function. You can write it. You can do it. You're right. Actually, you can take the past price. But does it make sense?
cost.
Now,
Number of books as
why? And yes, you can do. You actually should do it, and then you'll also get your answer. You cannot solve it in the elimination method. So what happens? You have to substitute, and you will get a quadratic equation next of the universe.
Completed, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay, Danya's completed. What about Prajit and Florentina?
Completed, ma'am.
Completed, ma'am.
Okay. Krishmi done? Yeah. Yeah. How did that 5 come down to? 5 here will come for division, right? Your question is how? Huh?
This one.
Okay, let me put it like this. I'm dividing by 5 on both the sides. Can I put it that way? Okay. No, suddenly even I did not know how to answer that question. So we divide by 5 on both sides. So when you divide by, no, it comes for division. Okay, so dividing by 5 on both the sides. What will happen? 5 and 5 gets cancelled and you get 1 here. And then 300 by 5 is 60. Correct? Yeah, we are waiting for you. Next question. A passenger train takes 3 hours less for a journey of 360 kilometers if its speed is increased by 10 kilometers per hour from its usual speed. Find its usual speed. So the distance, the journey distance is 360 kilometers. Original speed, X. New speed, Krishmi, sit in the middle no, so that I can see your face. Yeah, like that. So journey distance, 360 kilometers. Original speed, we don't know. So X kilometers per hour. New speed, X plus 10 kilometers per hour. difference in time taken 3 hours. Yeah, there will be difference in time taken, no, because when the speed is less, the train will take more time. When the speed is more, the train will take less time. The difference in the time taken is 3 hours. So that is the equation. Difference in time taken is equal to 3 hours. That's the equation. See, difference in time taken. Difference in time taken is equal to 3 hours. Okay. So how will you find time? Time is equal to distance by speed. Time is distance by speed. So more time taken, where it takes more time minus less time. See, like more time 10 hours, less time is 7 hours. So the difference in time taken is 3 hours. So where does it take more time? When the speed is less. Correct. So how do you find time? Distance by speed. Distance is 360 divided by speed. Speed should be less, then only more time. So less is x here. Minus distance by speed, more speed, x plus 10. Yeah, this is less, so more time, the time taken is more. So more time taken minus less time taken is equal to 3 hours. Is it fine? Now, while you work this by yourself, I'm not showing you. No, okay. No. I'll not do that, children. Yeah. Because I'm concerned about the presentation. Yeah. Any questions you can ask me. Somebody's mic is enabled. Please disable your mic. Completed online, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Give me a book. Sit down, sit down. Question finished? Better. And Raja? Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Done, children? All of you? Done here? Florentina, finished?
Yes, ma'am. I finished, ma'am.
Okay. Any questions here, children? Yeah, please ask me any questions. Anywhere we don't understand? Okay. The hypotenuse of a right triangle is 2 centimeters more than the base and 4 centimeters more than the altitude. See, the hypotenuse of a right triangle is means equal to, right? Is means equal to. Hypotenuse is 2 centimeters more. That means 2 centimeters more than the base. Than the base meaning base plus 2. And the same hypotenuse is 4 centimeters more than the altitude. It's a compound sentence, like, just to say, like, Krishmi is in class 10. Krishmi goes to Montfort School. So instead of saying that separately, we'll say Krishmi studies in class 10 and goes to Montfort School. So both the information is about Krishmi, right? Krishmi is in class 10 and goes to Montfort School. Means Krishmi is in class 10 and Krishmi goes to Montfort School. In the same way, hypotenuse is 2 centimeters more than the base. Again, hypotenuse is 4 centimeters more than the altitude. That is given like this. Hypotenuse is 2 centimeters more than the base and 4 centimeters more than the altitude. Both is about the hypotenuse only. Instead of using the word hypotenuse again, they use the word and. That's the meaning. Hypotenuse is 2 centimeters more than the base, and again hypotenuse is 4 centimeters more than the altitude. Instead of saying again hypotenuse is and means it's again about the hypotenuse. So we'll do it again. Hypotenuse is means equal to 2 centimeters more than the base, and hypotenuse is 4 centimeters more than the altitude. Now I've told you can take anything as x. Anybody can be x. Now supposing you take the altitude as x. Supposing you call the altitude as x. So you will say let altitude be x centimeter. Then what is the hypotenuse? The hypotenuse will be equal to x plus 4 centimeter. Then what are the 3 characters here? Base, altitude, hypotenuse. These are the 3 characters. And for all these 3 characters, you will have to give an expression in x. Everybody should be something in x. X plus 4, x minus 2, something in x it should be. Altitude is x. Hypotenuse is x plus 4. So what about the base? So, okay. Correct. So for the base, you'll have to take up this equation, right? Base plus 2. So here you substitute. What is the hypotenuse? X plus 4, correct? Is equal to base plus 2. So when this 2 comes, you said x plus 4 minus 2 is equal to base. So base is equal to x plus 2. Plus 4 minus 2 is 2 plus 2. So the base is equal to x plus 2. So now what have we got? We have got all the 3 in terms of x. Now how will you connect the 3? How will you connect the 3? It's a right triangle. This is the base. This is the altitude. This is the hypotenuse. Krishmi, how will you connect all the 3? Yes, Krishna. Now you need to construct an equation, right? Now how will you connect these 3 and construct an equation? Hypotenuse is equal to root of, you're right, you've got the correct idea, but you're not, the ideas, meaning the way you put it is incorrect. Complete this one. Hypotenuse square is equal to what? Forget root. No. Hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus altitude square. Hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus altitude square. So there you'll have to substitute and find the value of x. Yes, Shri, please write down. So here I've taken the hypotenuse as x. Anybody can be x, I told you. Good. So what is a minus b the whole square, Krishmi? A minus b the whole square. A square? No, it is a square plus b square minus 2ab. What is a plus b the whole square? No, when it is a plus b the whole square, it is a square plus b square plus 2ab. When it is a minus b the whole square, it is a square plus b square minus 2ab. Only the 2ab signs will change. For a plus b the whole square, it will be plus 2ab. For a minus b the whole square, it will be minus 2ab. Done, children? Online students?
Completed, ma'am.
Okay.
Completed, ma'am.
Okay.
Completed, ma'am.
Yeah, good. Good. Finished? You have a doubt? Yeah. So you've taken the basis x, is it? That's what we took here. Okay, you've taken the basis x. Basis x. So hypotenuse will be base x plus 2. Hypotenuse x plus 2. And hypotenuse x plus 2. So x plus 2 minus 4, x minus 2. Altitude is x minus 2. Correct. So by Pythagoras theorem, where's it? You have written AC and all. Where's the triangle? You write AC square, AB square, BC square. There should be the triangle ABC, right? And strike out this. You can write this. That is why I have written base square, altitude square, and hypotenuse square. If you want to write AC square, not this one, then you should draw the triangle and mark it ABC. This is not a formula. Okay. Now hypotenuse square is x plus 2 the whole square. This one is equal to x minus 2 the whole square plus x square. Okay. Then x square plus 4 plus 4x is equal to x square plus 4 minus 4x. No, you put plus 4x again. Look at x minus 2 the whole square.
Minus 2, so minus 2ab, ma'am. Minus 2ab, minus, and there also minus 2, minus 2 will be plus 4.
No. See, when give me a. How do you expand x minus 2 the whole square? What is a here? X, right? And minus is already there. So this only is b, right? 2 is b. For the minus sign, minus is here. See, when you're comparing x minus 2 the whole square with a minus b the whole square, compare for 2 is there. For this minus is there. So x is a and b is 2. I think you're taking minus 2, right? Oh, it's not minus 2.
Square minus 4x.
Yeah, because x minus 2 the whole square is a minus b the whole square, right? So what is a minus b the whole square? A square minus 2ab
Yes, because it's
plus b square. So minus 2ab is nothing but minus 2 into x into 2. So minus 4x plus b square. So plus b square. B is 2, so 2 square is 4. Yeah.
directly doing it, but identity. It's the identity.
Oh, no, identity.
Like x square minus 4 like that, right?
No. I've expanded it. Here I've expanded. X minus 2 the whole square is this one. This one. And then x minus 4 the whole square is these three terms is equal to x square. So how do we expand it? A minus b the whole square is a square minus 2ab plus b square. The identity. Okay.
With the two equations, because xy is equal to t.
Sometimes information will not be sufficient. For linear equations, you need a little more information. For quadratic, little less. Yeah. So sometimes even if you construct linear equations, you have to solve it by substitution method and you will get a quadratic equation only.
No, it's not a quadratic equation. The first one I got xy is equal to 3. The second equation I got x minus y is equal to 5. So
X minus y.
is equal to 5. So that is multiplication and this is subtraction. So
That is what I'm saying. Now you will have to substitute, no?
no, I didn't even get the equations.
Oh,
Getting a quadratic equation.
okay. One second. Okay. So children, here see, I think we have some issue with expanding this, right? X minus 2 the whole square. Now it's okay. So this is like a minus b the whole square. So a square minus 2ab plus b square, where a is x and b is 2. And this one is also again a minus b the whole square. A is x and b is 4. So how do you expand it? It's a square minus 2ab plus b square. Are you sure you understand now? See, and I was telling you the flexibility. You can assume anybody as x. So what is it given? Hypotenuse is 2 more than the base. And the hypotenuse is 4 more than the altitude. Okay. What have we taken x here? Hypotenuse. Earlier I took what base as x, is it? Altitude I took as x. So now supposing the base is x. Supposing the base is x. Then the hypotenuse will be, so let the base be x. Base is equal to x. Hypotenuse will be x plus 2. Now we need to find altitude because base is x, hypotenuse is x plus 2. Next we need to find the altitude. So altitude is here. Substitute for hypotenuse x plus 2 is equal to altitude is here plus 4. So when you transpose, you get x plus 2 minus 4 is equal to altitude, or altitude is equal to x minus 2. So altitude is equal to x minus 2. Now how do you connect this? Hypotenuse square is equal to base square, correct? Plus altitude square. The value you get for x may be different, but the numbers you get for base, altitude, and hypotenuse will be the same. Right? Okay. The speed of a boat in still water is 11 kilometers per hour. The speed of the boat is given to you. So let the speed of the stream be x. Let the speed of the stream be x. Okay, the speed of the boat is given. The speed of the boat is 11 kilometers per hour. So the speed of the water, let the speed of the water be x kilometers per hour. So Krishmi, what will be the speed downstream? Speed downstream. Louder. You're too gentle. You have to be rugged with me. Loud. சரி பரவாயில்ல நீங்க சொல்லுங்க. Speed downstream. Downstream.
What's the
Online students, what will be the speed downstream? Wake up, all of you.
Ma'am,
I can hear. Yeah.
Plus 12 kilometers.
addition.
Don't you have to give me an answer. You know, like I want that fatafat answer. What is this? You're still thinking. What is the speed downstream?
X plus 11.
X plus 11, ma'am.
Plus
X
7.
plus 11. Okay,
Plus.
X plus. Very good. And what about the speed upstream?
X minus
X
7.
minus 11.
11.
X minus 11, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Florentina, agree?
Yes, ma'am.
So children, here is where we have to be very careful. Very, very careful. See, the speed is always speed of the boat first, plus the speed of the water. Speed of the boat minus the speed of the water. Your rowing speed must be more than the speed of the water. Otherwise, you cannot row your boat at all. Your speed. Okay, supposing you are running in the direction of the wind against the direction of the wind. Okay, if you are running in the direction of the wind against the direction of the wind. If supposing your speed is okay, in both the cases, your speed should be more than the speed of the wind, right? Your speed should be more than the speed of the wind. Supposing you are going at 5 kilometers per hour and wind is 1 kilometer per hour. If you are going with the wind, so the wind is pushing you. You are actually running at 5. But the wind is also blowing along with you, so it will push you kind of. You will be running faster. You will be running at your speed 5 plus the wind's speed 1, 6 kilometer per hour, which is like downstream. But if you run in the opposite direction, you know, you're fighting with the wind. Wind is blowing in one direction and you are running in the opposite direction. So you're fighting with it. When you're going in the same direction, you're very friendly with the wind. The wind is blowing in a direction and you're also going with the wind. So you're friendly with the wind there. So then you'll add, when you're very friendly, you both will put your speeds together, right? Yes or no? So it will be speed of your speed plus the speed of the wind. But now suddenly for some reason where you went together and you now fought. So now you're going in the opposite direction. Okay. So the wind is not going to help you. When you're going the opposite direction, your speed is 5. The wind speed is 1. It's not going to help you, right? 5 minus 1. 4 kilometers per hour will be your net speed. In both the cases, you will have to put your speed first, then the wind speed. Wind is only assisting you. If you go along with it, or it will suppress your speed if you're going against it. In both the cases, you should put your speed first. In the same case here, you must put the boat's speed first, then the speed of the water. Don't you agree that x minus 11 and 11 minus x are not the same? Do you agree that these two are the same?
Yes, ma'am.
These two are the same, but these two are not the same. So we should be careful. Addition can be done in any order, but subtraction you have to be careful. So the order is important. Every time it is the boat's speed plus the water speed. Boat speed minus water speed. Boat first, then water. What is the speed of the boat? 11. What is the speed of the water? X. Downstream speed. This is speed downstream. Upstream will be, what's the speed of the boat? 11. What's the speed of the water? X. 11 minus x. But if we say x minus 11, it's wrong. So you'll keep checking your answer. I've done it correctly. I've done it correctly, but your answer will be incorrect. Meaning you might get a negative answer or something. So you cannot find your mistake because your assumption itself is wrong. So the speed of the boat downstream will be the speed of the boat plus the speed of the water. The speed of the boat upstream will be the speed of the boat minus the speed of the water. Now it's given that it can go 12 kilometers upstream and return in 2 hours 45 minutes. Go upstream plus the time taken to return downstream is equal to 2 hours 45 minutes, like this. I told you this one earlier. 2 hours 45 minutes. So what is the time? How do you find time? Krishmi, how do you find time? What is speed, Krishmi? Speed is equal to distance by time. I heard you now. Then what is time? Distance by speed. Yeah. Okay, so time is equal to distance by speed. What is the distance? 12 kilometers. What's the speed? 11 minus x. Anything addition, no? So anything you can plus time again. Distance 12. Speed is equal to 15 3s are 45, 15 4s are 60. I told you cannot cancel these two numbers. So this is 2 3. See, in 245 by 60, you cannot cancel this one. 2 1s are 230. You cannot cancel this. Please don't disturb this one. You can only simplify this fraction. So 2 3 by 4, which is 11 by 4. Now you need to solve this and find the value of x. No, you cannot, because it's given 11 kilometers per hour. No? Unit must be the same throughout. So because it is 11 kilometers per hour, the total time taken also should be in hours. It should not be in minutes. In a particular situation, for distance here it is kilometers. For time it is hours. Yeah. Otherwise, you have to, then it will be too lengthy. Like then you have to convert 11 kilometers per hour to minutes. Minutes, yeah. Why all that?
Kilometers.
Yeah, that's why all that. So convert it to hours. Online students, am I clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now see here, I just want to read it once again for you. So this children, please listen. Online students. So speed of the boat is given to us 11 kilometers per hour. Let the speed of the water be x kilometers per hour. The speed upstream is opposite direction. Okay, you can remember like this, UP up has P in it. Opposite also has P in it. So upstream means opposite directions. Up UP has P in it. And opposite direction has P in it. So upstream means opposite direction. Opposite direction means your enemies. Nobody will help. You will not, meaning the water will not help the boatsman. Okay, so opposite direction. So opposite upstream is opposite direction. So it will be subtraction minus speed of the boat first minus the speed of the water. Downstream is same direction. They're friendly, same direction. So water wants to help you. So 11 plus x kilometers per hour. Now what's the equation? This is the total time taken. This 2 hours 45 minutes is the total. Everywhere you should not write difference in time taken. Here it is a total time taken. It's given that 12 kilometers upstream and to return, he takes a total of 2 hours and 45 minutes. That means he goes 12 kilometers upstream and he comes back 12 kilometers downstream in a total time of 2 hours 45 minutes. So you should add the time taken here, the time required to go 12 kilometers upstream and the time taken to return 12 kilometers downstream. The total time is this one. So how do you find time? Distance by speed. Again, distance by speed, correct, is equal to the time taken. Then I said you can simplify only within this. 15 threes are 15 fours are 2 3 by 4. Okay, can we do it? Yeah, please work, children. Any questions, please ask me, online students. Write down the question first. Please write down the question and then answer it. Have trouble with the LCM here? This one?
Into 22 all is equal to 11. After that,
Which step? This one, huh? The step?
no,
This one? This one?
after that, 11 and 22 got next.
Okay, so you're asking about this step, correct?
Yeah.
So this 12. Okay, can you see the 12 here? Yeah, this 12.
That's not the previous one. After that, 96 equal to 121 minus x square.
Oh, that
So it was a 121.
so it will come, this 11 will come down for division. So 11 ones are 11 twos are. So 12 eights are 96. In all, see all the calculations are done it in the same way. I'll have all the numbers on one side like this. This 12, 22. This 12 into 22 is this one. And then this 4, when you cross multiply, this 4 also will come here. You can also bring this 11 for here. It's like this. When you cross multiply, you know, this one will go here, right? 121 minus x square. Then here, what you have 11 by 4. That will come this side. So there is already 12 here. There is 22 here. And this 11 by 4, when it comes here, it will become 4 by 11. So you can directly bring this 11 also here. I'm transposing. And like when I cross multiply, this one goes here. That's what you see here. Then if this one goes away, what is remaining? 12, 22. 12 and 22 is remaining. And then this 11 by 4, no, I'm bringing the 4 here. So you can see the 4. Then the next step, I'm bringing down 11 also. By 11. Maybe I can just correct that for you, like if it's not clear. Just take away this step. Or maybe, okay. Maybe you can bring it as 4 by 11. You don't show this here. 11 by 4 becomes 4 by 11. Yeah, this will be better. I've written the 12, 22, 12, 22, and 11 by 4 becomes 4 by 11 here. And then this one is here. You can write it like that. Done? Finished, Rushmi? Online students, finish working this one?
Completed, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. One pipe can fill a tank in x minus 2 hours. And the other pipe can, is it cold? One pipe can fill a tank in x minus 2 hours and the other pipe can empty the full tank in x plus 2 hours. If the tank is empty and both the pipes are open together, the tank is completely filled in 24 hours. Find the time taken by the second pipe to empty the tank. Okay, so let's understand the situation. So basically, two pipes are working here. One pipe is the emptying pipe. The other one is the filling one, the one which fills the tank. So we'll just call it the filling pipe, okay? So this filling pipe, there's one filling pipe and one emptying pipe. So normally the filling pipe is right on top of the tank, while the emptying pipe will be at the base of the tank, the base of the tank. The emptying pipe will be at the base of the tank, the floor of the tank, and the filling pipe will be right on top, correct? Okay, so these are the two pipes working. So one pipe fills the tank, fills the empty tank. If it is filling, that means the tank is empty. The filling pipe fills the empty tank. The emptying pipe empties the full tank. Yeah. When the emptying pipe is working, the tank is full. When the filling pipe is working, the tank is empty. That's why it's filling. The tank is empty. That's why it's filling. Or the tank is full. That's why it's emptying. Okay. So one pipe can fill a tank in x minus 2 hours. So if the tank is empty, it can fill it in x minus 2 hours. So it's working alone when this pipe is working alone. Now, if this pipe is not working, the other pipe can empty the full tank. So supposing the tank is full now, the other pipe can empty it in x plus 2 hours. So this is two independent, like these are now the pipes are not working together. They're not working together. The filling pipe does it in x minus 2 hours, but the emptying pipe is closed. Like emptying pipe is not open, it's closed. You understand? That's closed. So then when it works alone, when the filling pipe works alone, it can fill the empty tank in x minus 2 hours. This emptying pipe, when it works alone, that is the tank is full. The water is not flowing out of the tank. The tank is full now. The filling tap is closed. Only the emptying pipe is open. Then it can empty in x plus 2 hours. If the tank is okay, and both the pipes open together. So this is the situation when, this is the situation where both of them are working together. The other two situations explained where, then when they were working alone. When the filling pipe is working, the emptying pipe is not working. That is, it's closed. When the emptying pipe is working, the filling pipe is closed. It's not, filling water in the tank. So the first two things are independent situations when the pipes work alone. But the third one is when the pipes are open together. That is, the filling tank is filling, the emptying tank, the filling pipe is filling the tank, and the emptying pipe is emptying the tank. You understand? Now the tank is empty. The filling pipe is filling the tank, trying to fill the tank, and the emptying pipe is trying to empty the tank. But who wins? The tank is completely filled in 24 hours. The tank is completely filled in 24 hours. That means the filling pipe is working faster. The filling pipe is working faster. That is, the water which is coming out of the filling pipe is more than the water which is going out of the emptying pipe. That's why it's getting filled. If both of them are doing the same work, then whatever is coming is going out. Whatever is coming in is going out. But here, how is the tank, when both the pipes are open, how is it that the tank is getting filled? The emptying pipe is emptying the tank. Then how is it getting filled? That's because the filling pipe is working faster. It's putting in more water than the amount of water which is thrown out of the emptying pipe. That's why at a point it's filled. The tank is completely filled in 24 hours in one day. If both the pipes are working together, then the tank is filled in one day. Then thereafter it will be full only, because after that it will only be full, because the water will keep coming from the filling pipe. It will be full and it will be emptying also. So it will be like, it will always be full. Find the time taken by the second pipe to empty the tank. Okay, so they're not asking about the first pipe, but we'll be finding both first and second. So find the time taken by the second pipe to empty the tank is a question. All right. Okay. Now this goes down to 8th standard, where we learn about work and time. Okay, work and time. So Alfie, just see, maybe you know the situation, but just listen to me as if you don't know anything. Just listen to me as if you don't know anything. Okay, only then you can focus better. Okay, now supposing I give you a piece of work, I give you a piece of work. Okay, and you can finish it in 5 days. I give you a piece of work and you can finish it in 5 days. So that means what you do is you divide the work into 5 equal portions. You're dividing the work into 5 equal portions and you're completing 1/5 of the work every day. 1/5 of the work every day. If you can finish a piece of work in 5 days, that means you're dividing that work into 5 equal portions. Okay, and you're completing 1/5. This is 1/5. No, this is one portion out of 5 portions. This is also one portion out of 5 portions. One portion out of 5 portions. Correct? Now, as a fraction, we'll say that this is 3/5. That is different. Don't get confused. When you shade it as when you shade it like in 4th standard, when you shade, then you say, ma'am, this is 3/5. No, we are not shading here. Each one is 1/5 only. Each one of it is 1/5. If you shade, then yeah, this is 3/5 and this one is 2/5. No, we are not talking about this situation. We are not shading. Each one is 1/5. So you're finishing 1/5 of the work every day. Assuming that this is the assumption that you're working, meaning your efficiency is the same every day. That's the assumption. It's not that you're working, that is, you do all the work or it's not that you do more work in one day, then less work the next day, then more work the next day. It's not like that. You're completing the same amount of work every day. That's an assumption. All right. Okay. So now so that means the reciprocal of the time taken. That's how we have understood. When we were in 8th, 7th or 8th standard, the reciprocal of the total time taken. What is 5 days? 5. What's the reciprocal of 5? 1/5. 1/5. So the reciprocal of the time taken will be the, now what is this 1/5? You finished 1/5 of the full work, right? What is 1/5? You finished 1/5 of the full work. That means the reciprocal of the time taken is the portion of the work which you finish in one day. The work done in one day is the reciprocal of the time taken. Supposing you're able to, like complete a piece of work in 9 hours. Supposing you complete a piece of work in 9 hours. 9 hours. That means you're dividing the work into 9 equal portions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Correct? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. So if supposing you can finish a piece of work in 9 hours, that means you are dividing the work into 9 equal portions and you're going to complete 1/9 of the work every hour. You're going to complete 1/9 of the work every hour. The first hour, you'll finish 1/9 of the work. Second hour, another 1/9 of the work. 1/9 of the work, that's a fraction of the work. Okay. All right, that's just okay. 1/9 is 1/9 of the total work. Okay. Third hour, 1/9. Fourth hour, 1/9. Fifth hour, 1/9, like that. So 1/9 plus 1/9 plus 1/9, 9 times. 9 times, What do you get? You'll get 1 plus 1. Okay, 1. Let me write it. 1 minute. 9/9, which is 1. That means the full work is done. Plus 1/9 4 times. This is 5 times, 6 times, 7 times, 8 and 9. Okay, so when you put all this together, you will get 1 plus 1 plus 1. So 9. 9/9, which is 1. So the full work is done. The entire work is done. So which means the reciprocal of the total time taken the reciprocal of the total time taken is the work done in unit time. In unit time, meaning maybe 1 hour or 1 week or 1 day. Like if you take 5 days, then the unit time is 1 day. If you take 9 hours, then the unit time is 1 hour. If you take 10 weeks, then every week you will complete 1/10 of the work. If you take 10 weeks, then every week you will complete 1/10 of the work. So then the unit time is 1 week. Okay. So what you should, remember from this is that the reciprocal of the total time taken is the fraction of work completed in unit time. If you take 6 days to complete a task, you're going to complete 1/6 of the work in 1 day. If you take 10 hours to complete a task, that means you're going to complete 1/10 of the work every hour. If you take say like 15 minutes, if you take 15 minutes to complete a task, that means you're going to complete 1/15th of the work every minute. Right? So the reciprocal of the total time taken will represent the fraction of work you do in unit time. This is the fraction of work you do in 1 day. This is the fraction of work you do in 1 hour. This is the fraction of work you do in 1 minute. Okay. Okay. So now coming back to this question, one pipe can fill a tank in X minus 2 hours. So that filling pipe, that filling pipe can fill the tank in X minus 2 hours. X minus 2 hours. What is the reciprocal of that? 1 by X minus 2. What is this? This is the work done in 1 hour. This is the work done in 1 hour. Reciprocal of the total time taken represents the work done or the fraction of the work completed in 1 hour. So this is the work done in 1 hour by the filling pipe. Agree, online students?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
If the filling pipe can fill if the filling pipe can fill the empty tank in X minus 2 hours, then the work done by the filling pipe in 1 hour is 1 by X minus 2. Similarly, the emptying pipe takes the emptying pipe. Okay, the emptying pipe takes X plus 2 hours. It's taking longer time, see, to empty. X plus 2 hours. It's taking a longer time to empty. This one is taking less hours to fill. So the emptying pipe takes X plus 2 hours to empty. That's a task. For the emptying pipe, that is one task. For the emptying pipe, what is the task? Empty the full tank. That is the task. For the filling pipe, what is the task? Fill the tank. The tank is empty. Fill it. That is the task. For the emptying pipe, the tank is now full. Empty the tank. That's a task. That is the full task. So the emptying pipe can complete the task in X plus 2 hours. That means every hour it is emptying this fraction of the tank. This is the fraction of the work done in 1 hour. Fraction of the work done in 1 hour. So fraction of the work meaning this fraction of the tank is filled in 1 hour. This fraction of the tank is emptied in 1 hour. Now, 1 minute. So supposing 5 hours, okay? Supposing 5 hours it fills. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This one is 5. This one is 5. If the filling pipe can fill it in 5 hours, that means every hour it's going to fill 1/5 of the tank. So first it will fill this portion, 1/5. Second hour it will fill this one. Third hour this one. Fourth hour this one, and fifth hour this one, and the tank is full. So this is the fraction of the tank filled in 1 hour. Correct? So similarly, if it takes X minus 2 hours, this is the fraction of the tank filled in 1 hour. This is the fraction of the tank emptied in 1 hour. You're tired? Sashank is like, okay, you come to the point. What is the equation now? Is it like that? Have to okay. So this is filling. Filling is 1 by x minus 2 in 1 hour. In 1 hour. Emptying is 1 by x plus 2. This fraction is emptied in 1 hour. Now we understand something. Now come to the question. They're working together for 24 hours. They're let open for 24 hours. No, it's filled in. Something is happening in 24 hours. And both the pipes are working. The 24 hours, both the pipes are working, correct? The 24 hours, both of them are working. Okay, the filling pipe now. The filling pipe does this work in 1 hour. This fraction of the work in 1 hour. The filling pipe does this fraction of the work in 1 hour. So in 24 hours into 24. The emptying pipe does this fraction of the work in 1 hour. Then in 24 hours. Now, this one and this one working together. This one and this one working together. They complete the task. So when they're working together, the tank is full. That means it's equal to 1. Or I can also put it, okay. So, okay, now when this is a sign addition or subtraction. When they're doing opposite actions, it is subtraction. They're not doing the same action, right? To add, they're not doing the same action. If one pipe is filling, the other pipe is also filling, then you can add. If one pipe is emptying, the other is also emptying, you can add. When they're doing the same actions, you can add. They're doing opposite actions. You cannot add, you'll have to subtract. You'll have to subtract. Correct? You'll have to subtract. Okay, so see here. Let me put it like this. 1 second. So this is the work done by the filling pipe in 1 hour. This is the work done by the emptying pipe in 1 hour. Okay, so their combined work. This is the work done in. This is their combined 1 hour's work. This is their combined 1 hour's work. This is their combined 1 hour's work. Now together, how long they take? 24 hours. So that means 1 hour, how much they worked? 1 by 24. So this one is equal to 1 by 24. This is the equation. Like this, they're working for 20. Together, they work for 24 hours and the work is done, right? Together, they work for 24 hours and the work is done. Together, they work for 24 hours and the work is done. The tank is filled in 24 hours. So that means together they're working for 24 hours and the work is done. So every hour they would have worked how much? 1 by 20, this fraction. Reciprocal of the time taken. Their combined work, when they work together, they finish the work in 24 hours. So then in 1 hour, how much they would have finished? 1 by 24. Together in 1 hour, they would have completed 1 by 24, this fraction of the work. But what is actually their 1 hour's work? This is the filling pipes 1 hour's work. This is the emptying pipes 1 hour's work. And this is together their 1 hour's work. Because they're doing opposite actions, we'll have to subtract. And this one is nothing but this one, because this also is their 1 hour's work. This also represents their 1 hour's work. This also represents their 1 hour's work. So they're equal, both are equal. Because both are representing the 2 pipes 1 hour's work. So both are the same. This is the equation. I have to write down the question, children, but I want to tell you again. Write down the question. We'll do it again and then you can start working. Any question? Okay. So what is the filling pipes? What is the total time taken by the filling pipe to complete its task? X minus 2 hours. No, I'm asking you children, what is the total time taken by the filling pipe to complete the work?
24 hours.
Filling pipe alone. That is their combined work. What is the time taken by the filling pipe to complete the task? That is to fill the tank.
X minus 2 hours.
X minus 2 hours. Yeah. This is the total time taken by the filling pipe to complete the job. Its job is to fill the tank. It will do that work in X minus 2 hours. So what is its 1 hour's work? What is its 1 hour's work? Reciprocal of the total time taken. 1 by X minus 2. This is its 1 hour's work. 1 hour's work, correct? Work done in, okay, work done in 1 hour. Work done in 1 hour by the filling pipe. By the filling pipe is equal to reciprocal of the time taken. This fraction, this is a fraction. This is the fraction of the tank. So supposing this is the tank. This is a fraction of the tank. This fraction of the tank is filled in 1 hour. So this is only 1 by X minus 2. This fraction of the tank is filled in 1 hour. All right. Okay. Now, what is the work done in 1 hour by the emptying pipe? Emptying pipe. What is the total time taken by the emptying pipe to finish its work?
X plus
X plus
2.
2. X plus 2. The total time taken by the emptying pipe to do its work is X plus 2. So then what is the work done by this pipe in 1 hour?
1 by X plus 2.
Reciprocal of the total time taken. 1 by X plus 2. Reciprocal of the total time. So this is also a fraction. This is the fraction of the work done in 1 hour. Now when they work together, supposing they work together, what is their combined 1 hour's work? What is their combined 1 hour's work? What is their combined 1 hour's work? 1 by X minus 2 and 1. Yeah, we subtract. See, normally when you combine the work, you should add. But since they're doing opposite actions, you have to subtract. Okay. Yeah. So it's like I'm dropping money inside the piggy bank and my husband is spending money from the piggy bank. I'm saving and he's spending. So we're doing opposite actions. So you have to subtract, right? You cannot add what I'm putting in the piggy bank and add what he's spending. It's opposite actions. So assuming that I'm saving more, it'll be like my money minus his money, right? Because it's opposite. I'm saving, he's spending. So the money remaining in the piggy bank will be what I have put minus what he has taken out. The money remaining there will be what I have put in the piggy bank minus what he has spent. So because opposite actions, you should subtract. So their combined 1 hour's work will be 1 by X minus 2, filling pipe minus the emptying pipe. So this is their combined 1 hour's work. Like this, if they work for 24 hours, then this will be their combined 24 hours work. Yes or no? This is their combined 1 hour's work. Okay, this is their combined 1 hour's work. Their combined 24 hours work. Their combined 24 hours work will be 24 into this one. This is their combined 24 hours work. Now what happens at the end of 24 hours? The work is done. That means this one is equal to 1. The work is done. Work is done meaning what? This fraction becomes 1. This one becomes 1. Because in fraction, when the work is done, that means it's 1. In fractions, when the work is done, that means it's 1. So well, like this, if they work for 24 hours, what happens? This one, this fraction, this is a fraction. No, here it's a fraction here. This fraction becomes 1. Why? Because the work is done in 24 hours. So that means this one is equal to 1. All right. The other way is, that's all. I'll give you, now I'll make you write. So the other way is, this is their combined 1 hour's work. And their combined work is finished in 24 hours. Their combined work is finished in 24 hours. So their combined 1 hour's work will be 1 by 24. So this is their 1 hour's work, no, is equal to their 1 hour's work. Like this also you can write the equation. See, like when you cross multiply, the 24 will come here, no? So it's the same. When you cross multiply, this 24 will go here. Is equal to 1. So it's the same. Yeah. Right on, children? finished? Yes. It's a question.
Completed.
Yeah.
X minus x plus 2 would have written the second step.
No, that bracket, no, because see here. So after the step here, it will be what's the common denominator? X minus 2 into x plus 2, correct? So in the numerator, so there's x minus 2 here. So we should multiply this with x plus 2. And here in the denominator, there's x plus 2. So this should be multiplied with x minus 2. Correct? So 1 into x plus 2 will be x plus 2. Then this minus sign, minus. And then x minus 2, x minus 2. So next step, when you open the bracket, it will be x plus 2 minus x plus 2. Yeah. So you can include that step if you can include that step. Here you can put that step. Common denominator is x minus 2 into x plus 2. So here you will get x plus 2 minus x minus 2 is equal to 1 by 24. So on opening the bracket, we'll get minus x plus 2. All right. And then x and minus x will get cancelled. X and minus x gets cancelled. And this one is x minus 2 into x plus 2. A plus b into a minus b. So a square minus b square. X square minus 4. So when you cross multiply here, 2 plus 2 is 4, right? 2 plus 2 is 4. And 24 into 4 is 96. When you cross multiply here, you'll get x square plus minus 4 is equal to 24 into 4, which is 96. Maybe you can just write that step here also. You can write 4 divided by x square minus 4 is equal to 1 by 24. 2 plus 2 is 4 by x square minus 4 is equal to 1 by 24. When you cross multiply, you get x square minus 4 is equal to 96. All right. Online children? Any questions?
No, no.
Understood.
Okay. Yeah. This is the next one. At t minutes past 2 p.m., the time needed by the minutes hand of a clock to show 3 p.m. was found to be 3 minutes less than t square by 4 minutes. Find t. Okay. So, okay. Now, supposing the time is 4:20. Okay, the time is 4:20. The time is 4:20. Now the time is 4:20. All right. Now, how many minutes past 4? 20 minutes past 4. It's 20 minutes past 4. How many minutes to become 5? 40 minutes to become 5. See, why am I talking about 4 and 5? Because after 4 o'clock is 5 o'clock, right? So 4 and 5. So how many minutes past 4? 20 minutes past 4. Why? Because it's 4:20. And how many minutes to 5? 40 minutes to 5. Now, this 20 minutes past 4 and 40 minutes to 5 will always be 60 minutes. You try for anything. Suppose the time is 1:05. Supposing the time is 1:05. How many minutes past 1? 5 minutes. How many minutes to 2? 55 minutes. So totally 60. Okay, so that's the equation here. That is the equation. So here it is 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock, 2 p.m. and 3 p.m. Okay, so how many minutes past 2? T minutes. T minutes past 2. T minutes past 2. And how many minutes to show 3?
T square by 4 minus 2.
Yeah, 3 minutes less than t square by 4. So t square by 4 minus 3. So many minutes past 2 and so many minutes to become 3. So many minutes to show 3. To show 3. So we understand that this one plus this one should be equal to 60 minutes. And all this is also in minutes only. So we don't have to worry. T minutes and 3 minutes less than t square by 4 minutes. So minutes plus minutes is equal to minutes. You should not write 1 hour there. You should not write 1 hour here because t minutes, t square by 4 minus 3 minutes. Minutes will be 60 minutes. All right. Online students. Now, suppose online students, please answer.
Yes, ma'am.
Supposing the time is 3:35 p.m. So how many minutes? How many minutes past 3?
35 minutes.
Past 3, 35 minutes.
35 minutes.
35
ma'am.
minutes past 3. How many? What is the question? What's the next question?
How many minutes is needed to 4 p.m.?
Correct. How many minutes to show or how many minutes to show 4 p.m.? How many minutes?
25 minutes.
25 minutes. So these two will always add to 60 minutes. So this is what we need to remember to frame an equation for this situation. So here it is 2 p.m. and 3 p.m. How many minutes past 2? 3 minutes. How many minutes to become 3? T square by 4 minus 3. So these two will add up to 60. That's the equation. Yeah, please work, children. See, you can use the quadratic formula also if you're not able to find the two factors. Krishmeet, what is the quadratic formula? Okay, so next class, all of you please come prepared with this. Okay, so we are doing this chapter and, like, I really feel bad when children are not able to answer. Please come prepared for the next class. What's a quadratic formula? Quadratic formula?
B square plus or minus root 3 by 4 is
Rajat, quadratic formula?
Ma'am, is it D is equals B square minus 4AC?
That's a discriminant. That's not the quadratic formula.
Yes.
Tanya?
Ma'am, B square plus or minus root of 4AC divided by 2A.
B square? No. Florentina?
Minus B square.
Minus B?
Plus or minus root of 4AC divided by 2A.
Florentina? Not clear. Not completely right, Danya. Florentina?
Minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a.
And what will you call the expression B square minus 4AC? What do you call the expression B square minus 4AC?
Discriminant.
It's called the discriminant. It's called the discriminant. Okay, so let us solve this using the quadratic. Yeah, let us solve this using the quadratic formula, children. So, how should I write? T is equal to, I should not write X is equal to, T is equal to, because the variable is T. T is equal to minus B. So, what's minus B? Tell me, what's minus B? What are the values of A, B, and C? A is how much?
1.
A is 1. B?
4.
4. C?
Minus 252.
Okay, let us find D. What is D? B square minus 4AC. Okay, so B square, 4 square 16, minus 4 into A into C. So that will be 16 plus 252 into 4. 250 into 4 is 1000 and 1008 it will be. 1008. So together it is 1024. 1024. T is 1024. All right. Yeah, so T is equal to minus B minus 4 plus or minus root D, root of 1024 by 2A, 2 into 1, 2. So T is equal to minus 4 plus or minus square root of 1024 is 32 by 2. So T is equal to minus 4 plus 32 by 2, or T is equal to minus 4 minus 32 by 2. But here it's going to be negative, right? What will it be? Minus 36 by 2, minus 18. Minus 18. See, that's what we got here also. We would have got minus 18. T plus 18 is equal to 0. T is equal to minus 18. T plus 18 is equal to 0. T is equal to minus 18. So that we ignore. Then here, 28 by 2, which is 14. That's what we got here also. T is equal to 14. We'll get here also we got two values. T plus 18 is equal to 0. T is equal to 18, minus 18. We ignore that. And T is 14. So find T, T is 14. So if you don't have to spend time splitting the middle term. You can use a quadratic formula. Now tell me, how will you find the square root of 1024?
We have to pair the terms, ma'am.
Then
3s are 9.
3 3s are 9. 1 is a remainder.
1.
Bring the next pair down. Double the quotient. 62 into 2 is 124. So this is how you find the square root. So you need to know all this. Done, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. This will take a long time, so we'll do this in the next class. Okay, because it's time, no? Okay, I think if I start, it will take some 10-15 minutes, so I'll not do anything. No. It's 9:30, right? Yeah. If I start, all these are time consuming, children, so it's not like it's a simple situation. I'll do this in 5 minutes. If I start this, it will take 15 minutes, then that will be too late for you. Yeah, maybe you can try this sum. I'll share a picture, children. Similar one we have worked. You can practice. The perimeter is given, hypotenuse is given. You can write this question. Okay, I'll share this question on WhatsApp. All right, online students, that's it for today's session. Thank you so much. Good night. You may leave the call. Thank you, children.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, children. Good night. Yeah. Okay.